Say what is going on, guys? I'm Spawntrap back here with a gameplay by TheEpicKidd. I used the first half of this gameplay a very long time ago. The first half was like a 30-0, so this is just the second half coming at you here as we talk about the Green Wall documentary comment reactions. This video got a lot of likes, very few dislikes. To me, the whole thing was just shocking. I actually wasn't too confident about the whole video because it was shorter than my other ones. I was kind of worried about that, but it did turn out pretty good. We're doing this actually before the Jev one because the Jev one it's still hot. Anyways, our first comment is from RKDS. It says 5,000 views and 0 dislikes. You are the best. That is honestly the most insane statistic I have ever seen. Fire Mooses asked if I could do red scarce. Now, that's not something I ever thought of before, but at the same time, you guys have to understand how much scarce has done for me. Even though he did very little, he did something little that had a giant impact on this channel and a giant impact on what I'm doing today. So that's definitely a possible idea for the future. But I got so many ideas planned down the line, from rain to the phase 20, that I don't know where I'm going to fit all this crazy stuff in. S.E. Ferrick said, you are the best documenter on YouTube in my opinion, but Scarce has you beat on the commentating. No offense. Honestly, I don't think there's much competition to be a documenter on YouTube, at least not in the esports community, so I'm probably not put up against much as far as competition goes. Logic Tensor, who appears to be in no relation to the actual Tensor, said, can you do Envy in a nice video, bro? A lot of people, for some reason, after seeing the OpTic one, wanted me to do Envious, which is a team, again, that I never really thought of doing, but in the future, maybe if I do another competitive one, that could be it. But for the time being, I don't really have another competitive one planned in the wake of things. Noah Hydro brought to my attention a correction that I'd like to make. This is something that I actually noticed afterwards after he brought it to my attention. I did remember this. He says that at 550, Rambo didn't get dropped because of connection. He got dropped because of gambling laws. There are certain restrictions on gambling in Canada. I don't know if it's specific to his province or if it's just all throughout Canada. But basically, he couldn't be in an online tournament because there was money being bet and then such things like that. And I guess you can't do that, at least in his specific province in Canada. It's Cynics commented, my boy Censor. I've used that MLG Columbus clip so many times where I think it is Benson just goes off and it's just like, Censor, Censor, and he just starts like freaking out, and I just absolutely love that clip from MLG Columbus. Like, honestly, like, I laugh every single time I hear Benson just flip out. This guy says that cringe commentator in the Black Ops clip on Express with a little face there. Honestly, that commentator, I don't know who it is, but it was like one of the first events on Black Ops 2. I don't know who that guy was, but he just did not seem like he belonged codcasting. If you want to go back and check that out in the video, it's on Express against Complexity. I have no idea who that codcaster was, but it wasn't that he was a bad codcaster, he just wasn't a conventional codcaster. It seemed like they took a commentator off of YouTube. They were like, today you're going to be the codcaster, because the guy he talked a lot. He almost talked too much, and he kind of missed a lot of the play-by-play stuff. I don't know if he was analyzing it very well. It didn't seem like he was, but it was just a weird thing as a whole. Anyways, we didn't have too many comments on this video, to be completely honest, in comparison to my other ones. Obviously, the Jev one, be a ton of comments on that we're going to have to go through because it just keeps piling up, and it's insane. Otherwise, in other news, I actually got told on Twitter by Keemstar himself, I'll have that tweet on the screen, thanks for the shout out. I don't totally know what that means. I'm under the assumption that Keemstar saw my Xbox One video where it actually mentioned his video in it, had the annotation on the screen. If Keemstar watches some of my videos, it's absolutely insane because I know I watch like all of his videos on Drama Alert. But anyways, guys, I'm Spawntrap. Sorry about the lack of comments. There just weren't quite as many. There'll be more on the Jev video if your comment didn't make it in this video. I can't cover all of them, obviously. And the gameplay wasn't the longest. So, I'm Spawntrap, and I will see you in the next one.